my voice kind of changes a little bit and gets a little raspier, but hopefully it's okay. I did record this first song about like 3 weeks ago before I was sick, but it didn't save for some reason, so I'm just redoing it now. So I apologize if the rasp is still there, but like the first half of this video should be kind of normal, at least. But I hope you guys like it. I've put a lot of work into it, and yeah, I hope it turns out okay. So without further ado, this video is going to be way too long anyway, so I should probably not spend a lot of time talking. The very first song is State of Grace. State of Grace. State of Grace. Let's go. I'm walking fast through the traffic lights, busy streets and busy lives, and all we know is touch and go. We are alone with our changing minds. We fall in love till it hurts or bleeds or fades in time. And I never saw you coming. And I'll never be the same. You come around and the armor falls, pierce the room like a cannonball. Now all we know is don't let go. We are alone, just you and me, up in your room and our slates are clean, just twin fire signs, 4 blue eyes. So you were never a saint, and I loved in shades of wrong. We learned to live with the pain, mosaic broken hearts. But this love is brave and wild. And I never saw you coming. And I'll never be the same. This is a state of grace. This is the worthwhile fight. Love is a ruthless game unless you play it good and right. These are the hands of fate. You're my Achilles heel. This is the golden age of something good and right and real. And I never saw you coming. And I'll never be the same. And I never saw you coming. And I I'll never be the same. This love is brave and wild. This is a state of grace. This is the worthwhile fight. Love is a ruthless game unless you play it good and right. Next up, we have the eponymous Red. Red, Taylor's version. Red, Taylor's version. Loving him is like driving a new Maserati down a dead-end street. Faster than the wind, passionate as sin, and so suddenly. Loving him is like trying to change your mind once you're already flying through the free fall. Like the colors in autumn so bright, just before they lose it all. Losing him was blue like I'd never known. Missing him was dark gray all alone. Forgetting him was like trying to know somebody you never met. But loving him was red. Loving him was red. Oh, red. Touching him was like realizing all you ever wanted was right there in front of you. Memorizing him was as easy as knowing all the words to your old favorite song. Fighting with him was like trying to solve a crossword and realizing there's no right answer. Regretting him was like wishing you'd never found out love could be that strong. Losing him was blue like I'd never known. Missing him was dark gray all alone. Forgetting him was like trying to know somebody you never met. But loving him was red. Oh, red. Burning red. Remembering him comes in flashbacks and echoes. Tell myself it's time now. Gotta let go, but moving on from him is impossible when I still see it all in my head. In burning red. Burning it was red. Oh, losing him was blue like I'd never known. Missing him was dark gray all alone. Forgetting him was like trying to know somebody you never met. 'Cause loving him was red. Yeah, red. We're burning red. And that's why he's spinning round in my head. Comes back to me burning red. Yeah, red. His love was like driving a new Maserati down a dead-end street. Okay, next up is Treacherous. Treacherous. Put your lips close to mine, as long as they don't touch. How to focus, how to hide, till the gravity's too much. And I'll do anything you say, if you say it with your hands. And I'd be smart to walk away, but you're quicksand. This slope is treacherous, this path is reckless. This slope is treacherous, and I like it. I can't decide if it's a choice, getting swept away. I hear the sound of my own voice, asking you to stay. All we are is skin and bone, trained to get along. Forever going with the flow, but your friction. This slope is treacherous, this path is reckless. This slope is treacherous, and I like it. Two headlights shine through the sleepless night, and I will get you alone. Your name has echoed through my mind, and I just think you should know that nothing safe is worth the drive, and I will follow you home. I'll follow you home. This hope is treacherous. This daydream is dangerous. This hope is treacherous. I Two headlights shine through the sleepless night, and I will get you alone. Your name has echoed through my mind, and I just think you should know that nothing safe is worth the drive, and I will follow you home. I'll follow you home. This slope is treacherous. I like it. Okay, now we've got I knew you were trouble. 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 Taylor's version. Once upon a time, a few mistakes ago, I was in your sights. You got me alone. You found me. You found me. You found me. And I guess you didn't care, and I guess I liked that. And when I fell hard, you took a step back. Without me, without me, without me. And he's long gone when he's next to me, and I realize the blame is on me. 'Cause I knew you were trouble when you walked in. So shame on me, not how flew me to places I've never been. Till you put me down, oh, I knew you were trouble when you walked in. So shame on me now, blew me to places I've never been. Now I'm lying on the cold hard ground. Oh, oh, trouble, trouble, trouble. Oh, oh, trouble, trouble, trouble. No apologies, he'll never see you cry. Pretend he doesn't know that he's the reason why you're drowning, you're drowning, you're drowning. And I heard you moved on from whispers on the street. A new notch in your belt is all I'll ever be. And now I see, now I see, now I see. He was long gone when he met me, and I realized the joke is on me, 'cause I knew you were trouble when you walked in. So shame on me now, hell flew me to places I've never been. Till you put me down, oh, I knew you were trouble when you walked in. So shame on me now, hell flew me to places I've never been. And now I'm lying on the cold hard ground. Oh, oh, trouble, trouble, trouble. Oh, oh, trouble, trouble, trouble. And the saddest fear comes creeping in, that you never loved me, or her, or anyone, or anything. Yeah, I knew you were trouble when you walked in. So shame on me now, hell flew me to places I've never been. Till you put me down, oh, I knew you were trouble when you walked in. So shame on me now, hell flew me to places I've never been. Now I'm lying on the cold hard ground. Oh, trouble, trouble, trouble. Oh, oh, trouble, trouble, trouble. I knew you were trouble when you walked in. Knew it right then, trouble, trouble. I knew you were trouble when you walked in. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Okay, the next one is a favorite. There's gonna be two versions of this song in this video, so this is All Too Well. All Too Well. All Too Well. This is gonna be the shorter version, and I'll have the 10-minute version a little bit later in the video, so just because I know some people might prefer the shorter version, and other people want the full one, so let's do it. Doom, 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 doom. I walked through the door with you. The air was cold, but something about it felt like home somehow. And I left my scarf there at your sister's house, and you still got it in your drawer even now. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, your sweet disposition and my wide-eyed gaze. We're singing in the car, getting lost upstate. Autumn leaves falling down like pieces in a place, and I can picture it after all these days. And I know it's long gone, and that magic's not here no more. And I might be okay, but I'm not fine at all. was there. I remember it all too well. Photo album on the counter. Your cheeks were turning red. Used to be a little kid with glasses in a twin-sized bed. And your mother's telling stories about you on the T-ball team. You tell me about your past, thinking your future was me. And I know it's long gone, and that magic's not here no more. And I forget about you long enough to forget why I needed to. There we are again in the middle of the night. We're dancing around the kitchen in the refrigerator light. Down the stairs, I was there. I remember it all too well. And maybe we got lost in translation. Maybe I asked for too much, but maybe this thing was a masterpiece till you tore it all up. Running scared, I was there. I remember it all too well. And you called me up again, just to break me like a promise, so casually cruel. In the name of being honest, I'm a crumbled up piece of paper lying here, 'cause I remember it all too well. Time won't fly, it's like I'm paralyzed by it. I'd like to be my old self again, but I'm still trying to find it. After plaid shirt days and nights when you made me your own. Now you mail back my things and I walk home alone. But you keep my old scarf from that very first week, 'cause it reminds you of innocence and it smells like me. You can't get rid of it, 'cause you remember it all too well. Yeah, 'cause there we are again, and I loved you so. Back before you lost the one real thing you've ever known. It was rare, I was there, I remember it all too well. Wind in my hair, you were there. You remember it all. Down the stairs, you were there. You remember it all. It was rare, I was there. I remember it all too well. Okay, for something a little bit more upbeat, we've got 22, not 21, not 20, not 23, 22. How many out there listening are 22? Comment below if you're 22 or if you're turning 22. Happy early or belated 22nd birthday. It feels like a perfect night to dress up like hipsters, make fun of our exes. It feels like a perfect night for breakfast at midnight, to fall in love with strangers. Yeah. We're happy, free, confused, and lonely at the same time. It's miserable and magical. Oh yeah. Tonight's the night when we forget about the deadlines. It's time. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. 22. Everything will be alright if you keep me next to you. You don't know about me, but I'll bet you want to. Everything will be alright if we just keep dancing like we're 22. Da, da, da. 22. It seems like one of those nights. This place is too crowded. Too many cool kids. It seems like one of those nights. We ditch the whole scene and end up dreaming instead of sleeping. Yeah. We're happy, free, confused, and lonely in the best way. It's miserable and magical, oh yeah. Tonight's the night where we forget about the heartbreaks. It's time. Hey, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. Everything will be alright if you keep me next to you. You don't know about me, but I'll bet you want to. Everything will be alright if we just keep dancing like we're 22. Da 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 da. 22. 22. 22. It feels like one of those nights we ditch the whole scene. It feels like one of those nights we won't be sleeping. It feels like one of those nights you look like bad news. I gotta have you. I gotta have you. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. Everything will be alright if you keep me next to you. You don't know about me, but I'll bet you want to. Everything will be alright if we just keep dancing like we're 22. 22. 22. Yeah. 22. It feels like one of those nights we ditch the whole scene. It feels like one of those nights we won't be sleeping. It feels like one of those nights you look like bad news. I gotta have you. I gotta have you. That's such a fun song. Okay, the next song. I feel like this one is so underrated and I don't feel like people talk about it enough. It's I Almost Do. I Almost Do. I Almost Do. I Almost Do. And Queen Taylor has so many beautiful songs about relationships and love and heartbreak, but I just feel like this song does not get the recognition that it deserves. It's so pretty and I'm gonna try to do it justice. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but after you're done with this, if you haven't heard this song before, please go listen to her version because chef's kiss, beautiful. Okay, let's go. I bet this time of night you're still up, and I bet you're tired from a long hard week, and I bet you're sitting in your chair by the window looking out at the city, and I bet sometimes you wonder about me. And I just wanna tell you, it takes everything in me not to call you. And I wish I could run to you, and I hope you know that every time I don't, I almost do. I almost do. I bet you think I either moved on or hate you. 'cause each time you reach out, there's no reply. I bet it never even occurred to you that I can't say hello to you and risk another goodbye. And I just want to tell you, it takes everything in me not to call you. And I just want to find you, and I hope you know that every time I don't, I almost do. I almost do. Oh, we made quite a mess, babe. It's probably better off this way. And I confess, baby, in my dreams you're touching my face and asking me if I want to try again with you. And I almost do. And I just want to tell you, it takes everything in me not to call you. And I wish I could run to you, and I hope you know that every time I don't, I almost do. I bet this time of night you're still up. I bet you're tired from a long, hard week. I bet you're sitting in your chair by the window, looking out at the city, and I bet sometimes you wonder about me. This is a classic. I feel like everybody knows this one. It's We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together. I remember when we broke up the first time, saying this is it, I've had enough, 'cause like we hadn't seen each other in a month, when you said you needed space. What? Then you come around again and say, baby, I miss you and I swear I'm gonna change. Trust me. Remember how that lasted for a day? I say, I hate you. We break up. You call me, I love you. We called it off again last night, but this time, I'm telling you, we are never, ever, ever getting back together. We are never, ever, ever getting back together. You go talk to your friends, talk to my friends, talk to me. But we are never, ever, ever getting back together. Like, ever. I'm really gonna miss you picking fights, and me falling for it, screaming that I'm right, and you would hide away and find your peace of mind with some indie record that's much cooler than mine. You call me up again tonight, but this time I'm telling you, we are never, ever, ever getting back together. We are never, ever, ever getting back together. You go talk to your friends, talk to my friends, talk to me. But we are never, ever, ever, ever getting back together. I used to think that we were forever, ever, and I used to say, never say never. back together. We are never, ever, ever getting back together. You go talk to your friends, talk to my friends, talk to me. Well, we are never, ever, 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 ever getting back together. Sorry about it. Okay. Next up, we've got stay, 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 stay. Okay. I'm pretty sure we almost broke up last night. I threw my phone across the room at you. I was expecting some dramatic turn away, but you stayed. This morning I said we should talk about it, 'cause I read you should never leave a fight unresolved. That's when you came in wearing a football helmet and said, okay, let's talk. And I said, stay, stay, stay. I've been loving you for quite some time, time. You think that it's funny when I'm mad, but I think it'd be best if we both stay. Before you, I only dated self-indulgent takers who took all of their problems out on me. But you carry my groceries, and now I'm always laughing. And I love you because you have given me no choice but to stay, stay, stay. I've been loving you for quite some time. You think that it's funny when I'm mad, but I think it'd be best if we both stay, 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 stay. Took the time to memorize me, my fears, my hopes and dreams. I just like hanging out with you all the time. All those times that you didn't leave, it's been occurring to me. I'd like to hang out with you for my whole life. Stay, and I'll be loving you for quite some time. No one else is gonna love me when I get mad. So I think that it's best if we both stay, 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 stay. I've been loving you for quite some time. You think that it's funny when I'm mad, but I think that it's best if we both stay, 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 stay. I've been loving you for quite some time. You think that it's funny when I'm mad, but I think that it's best if we both stay. That's so fun. Now we've got The Last Time, featuring Gary Lightbody of Snow Patrol. Find myself at your door, just like all those times before. I'm not sure how I got there. All roads, they lead me here. I imagine you are home, in your room, all alone, and you open your eyes into mine, and everything feels better. And right before your eyes, I'm breaking, no past, no reason why, just you and last time I'm asking you this. Put my name at the top of your list. This is the last time I'm asking you why. You break my heart in the blink of an eye. You find yourself at my door, just like all those times before. You wear your best apology, but I was there to watch you leave. And all the times I let you in, just for you to go again. Disappear when you come back. Everything is better and right. Before your eyes, I'm making run fast. Nowhere to hide. Just you and me. This is the last time I'm asking you this. Put my name at the top of your list. This is the last time I'm asking you why. You break my heart in the blink of an eye. This is the last time you tell me I've got it wrong. This is the last time I say it's been you all along. This is the last time I let you in my door. This is the last time I won't hurt you anymore. This is the last time I'm asking you this. Put my name at the top of your list. This is the last time I'm asking you why. You break my heart in the blink of an eye. This is the last time I'm asking you this. Put my name at the top of your list. This is the last time I'm asking you why. You break my heart in the blink of an eye. This is the last time I'm asking you. Last time I'm asking you. Last time I'm asking you this. This is the last time I'm asking you. Last time I'm asking you. Last time I'm asking you this. This is the last time I'm asking you. Last time I'm asking you. Last time I'm asking you this. Okay, next up we have Holy Ground. Holy Ground. Holy Ground. Holy Ground. And I just want to say I don't record all these on the same day. So unfortunately I have developed a cold and I have the sniffles and my nose is clogged. So I still want to get this out as soon as possible, so I'm going to try to power through it. But you might hear it in my voice, and I just wanted to acknowledge that there might be a difference to the sound. So hopefully it's not too bad. If it is, then I'll just record on a different day. Okay, let's do Holy Ground. I was reminiscing just the other day while having coffee all alone, and Lord, he took me away back to a first glance feeling on New York time. Back when you fit my poem like a perfect rhyme. Took off faster than a green light go. Yeah, you skip the conversation when you already know. I left a note on the door with the joke we'd made, and that was the first day. And darling, it was good. It was good. Never looking down. And right there where we stood was holy ground. Ooh, Spinning like a girl in a brand new dress. We had this big white city all to ourselves. We blocked the noise with the sound of I need you. And for the first time I had something to lose. I guess we fell apart in the usual way. The stories got dust on every page. But sometimes I wonder how you think about it now. And I see your face in every crowd. 'Cause darling, it was good. Never looking down. And right there where we stood was holy ground. Was holy ground. Ooh, ay, 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 ay. Tonight I'm gonna dance for all that we've been through. But I don't wanna dance if I'm not dancing with you. Tonight I'm gonna dance like you were in this room. But I don't wanna dance if I'm not dancing with you. It was good. Oh, I never looking up. Oh, and right there where we stood was holy ground. Ooh, tonight I'm gonna dance for all that we've been through. But I don't wanna dance if I'm not dancing with you. Tonight I'm gonna dance like you were in this room. But I don't wanna dance if I'm not dancing with you. Okay, next up we've got the song Sad, Beautiful, Tragic. Sad, beautiful, tragic. Sad, beautiful, tragic. Long, handwritten note, deep in your pocket. Words, how little they mean when you're a little too late. I stood right by the tracks, your face in a locket. Good girls, hopeful they'll be, and long they will wait. And we had a beautiful magic love there. What a sad, beautiful, tragic love affair. In dreams, I meet you in warm conversation. We both awake in lonely beds, different cities. And time is taking its sweet time, erasing you. And you've got your demons, and darling, they all look like me. 'Cause we had a beautiful magic love there. Oh, what a sad, beautiful, tragic love affair. Distance, timing, breakdown, fighting, silence. The train runs off its tracks. Kiss me, try to fix it. Could you just try and listen? Hang up, give up, and for the life of us we can't get beautiful magic love there. Oh, what a sad, beautiful, tragic, beautiful, tragic, beautiful. What we had, a beautiful magic love there. Oh, what a sad, beautiful, tragic love affair. We had a beautiful, magic love there. What a sad, beautiful, tragic love affair. Next up we have the lucky one. The lucky one, 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 the lucky one. Let go. New to town with a made-up name, in the angel city chasing fortune and fame. And the camera flashes make it look like a dream. You had it figured out since you were in school. Everybody loves pretty, everybody loves cool. So overnight, you look like a 60s queen. Another name goes up in lights, like diamonds in the sky. And they'll tell you now, you're the lucky one. Yeah, they'll tell you now, you're the lucky one. But can you tell me now, you're the lucky one? Oh, 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 oh. Now it's big black cars and Riviera views, and your lover in the foyer doesn't even know you, and your secrets end up splashed on the news front page. And they tell you that you're lucky, but you're so confused, 'cause you don't feel pretty, you just feel used. And all the young things line up to take your place. Another name goes up in lights. You wonder if you'll make it out alive. Yeah, they'll tell you now, you're the lucky one. Hey, they'll tell you now, you're the lucky one. Can you tell me now, you're the lucky one? Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. It was a few years later I showed up here, and they still tell the legend of how you disappeared, how you took the money and your dignity and got the hell out. They say you bought a bunch of land somewhere, it shows the rose garden over Madison Square. And it took some time, but I understand it now. 'Cause now my name is up in lights, but I think you got it right. Let me tell you now, you're the lucky one. Let me tell you now, you're the lucky one. Let me tell you now, you're the lucky one. Oh, 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 yeah, they'll tell you now, you're the lucky one. Yeah, they'll tell you now, you're the lucky one. You're the lucky one. Let me tell you now, you're the lucky one. Oh, 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 oh. Do you hear that, guys? You are the lucky one. You right there listening. You are the lucky one. Or So the next song is Everything Has Changed, featuring Ed Sheeran. Everything Has Changed, featuring Ed Sheeran. I remember listening to this song when it came out, and that feels like so long ago, which is wild. I was such a little kid then, it's crazy. But yeah, this is a really fun song. It's a love duet, so let's enjoy. You good to go? All I know is this morning when I woke, is I know something now I didn't before. And all I've seen since 18 hours ago is green eyes and freckles and your smile in the back of my mind, making me feel like I just wanna know. You better know, you better know, you better know. I just wanna know. You better know, you better know, you better know. I just wanna know. You better know, you better know, you better know. I just wanna know you, know you, know you. 'Cause all I know is we said hello, and your eyes look like coming home. All I know is a simple name, and everything has changed. All I know is you held the door. You'll be mine and I'll be yours. All I know since yesterday is everything has changed. And all my walls stood tall, painted blue. But I'll take them down, I'll take them down, and open up the door for you. And all I feel in my stomach is butterflies, the beautiful kind, making up the lost time, taking flight, making me feel like I just wanna know. You better know, you better know, you better know. I just wanna know. You better know, you better know, you better know. I just wanna know. You better know, you better know, you better know. I just wanna know you, know you, know you. 'Cause all I know is we said hello, and your eyes look like coming home. All I know is a simple name, and everything has changed. All I know is you held the door, and you'll be mine and I'll be yours. All I know since yesterday, yeah, is everything has changed. Come back and tell me why I'm feeling like I've missed you all this time. And meet me here tonight and let me know that it's not all in my mind. I just wanna know. You better know, you better know, you better know. I just wanna know you, know you, know you. And all I know is we said hello, and your eyes look like coming home. All I know is a simple name, and everything has changed. All I know is you held the door, and you'll be mine and I'll be yours. All I know since yesterday, yeah, is everything has changed. All I know is we said hello, so dust off your highest hopes. All I know is pouring rain, and everything has changed. All I know is a newfound grace. All my days I know your face. All I know since yesterday, yeah, is everything has changed. Alrighty, so it started raining outside. I'm not sure if the mic is picking it up, but if you do hear that, we're just gonna consider it some ambient background noise, okay? Alright, so the next song is called Starlight. Starlight. Starlight, shine bright. Starlight, shine bright. Okay, let's do it, you guys. And I said, oh my, what am marvelous tune. It was the best night, never would forget how we moved. The whole place was dressed to the nines, and we were dancing, dancing, like we're made of starlight, like we're made of starlight. I met Bobby on the boardwalk, summer of 45. Picked me up late one night, out the window we were 17 and crazy, running wild, wild. Can't remember what song he was playing when we walked in. The night we snuck into a yacht club party, pretending to be a duchess and a prince. And I said, oh my, what a marvelous tune. It was the best night, never would forget how we moved. The whole place was dressed to the nines, and we were dancing, dancing, like we're made of starlight, like we're made of starlight, starlight. He said, look at you, worrying so much about things you can't change. You'll spend your whole life singing the blues if you keep thinking that way. He was trying to skip rocks on the ocean, saying to me, don't you see the starlight, starlight? Don't you dream impossible things? Like, oh my, what a marvelous tune. It was the best night, never would forget how we moved. The whole place was dressed to the nines, and we were dancing, dancing, like we're made of starlight, starlight, like we're made of starlight, starlight. He's talking crazy, dancing with me. We could get him married, have 10 kids, and teach him how to dream. Oh my, what a marvelous tune. It was the best night, never would forget how we moved. The whole place was dressed to the nines, and we were dancing, dancing, like we're made of starlight, starlight, like we're made of starlight, starlight, like we're made of starlight, starlight, like we dream impossible dreams, like starlight, starlight, like we dream impossible dreams. Don't you see the starlight, starlight? Don't you dream impossible things, like starlight? Alright, so, it's been a little bit. I got really sick there, and I'm finally coming back to finish this. Oh my gosh, that was just the worst timing. So everybody, please stay safe out there. Oh, no fun, no fun, no fun. I'm still not at 100, but I'm feeling a lot better, so I'm just gonna try to give this a shot. The next song is Begin Again. Begin again. Begin again. Took a deep breath in the mirror. He didn't like it when I wore high heels, but I do. I do. Turn the lock and put my headphones on. He always said he didn't get this song, but I do. I do. I walked in expecting you to be late, but you got here early and you stand and wave. I walk to you. You pull my chair out and help me in, and you don't know how nice that is, but I do. I do. And you throw your head back laughing like a little kid. think it's strange that you think I'm funny, 'cause he never did. I've been spending the last 8 months thinking all love ever does is break and burn and end. But on a Wednesday in a cafe, I watched it begin again. You said you never met one girl who had as many James Taylor records as you, but I do. We tell stories and you don't know why. I'm coming off a little shy, but I do. I do. But you throw your head back laughing like a little kid. I think it's strange that you think I'm funny, 'cause he never did. I've been spending the last 8 months thinking all love ever does is break and burn and end. But on a Wednesday in a cafe, I watched it begin again. And we walked down the block to my car, and I almost brought him up, but you start to talk about the movies that your family watches every single Christmas, and I wanna talk about that. And for the first time, what's past is past. 'Cause you throw your head back laughing like a little kid. I think it's strange that you think I'm funny, 'cause he never did. I've been spending the last 8 months thinking all love ever does is break and burn and end. But on a Wednesday in a cafe, I watched it begin again. Alright, so the next song is The Moment I Knew. The moment I knew. You should have been there. You should have burst through the door with that "baby, I'm right there" smile. And it would have felt like a million little shining stars had just aligned. And I would have been so happy. Christmas lights glisten. I've got my eye on the door, just waiting for you to walk in. But the time is ticking. People ask me how I've been as I comb back through my memory. How you said you'd be here. You said you'd be here. And it was like slow motion. Standing there in my party dress. Red lipstick. With no one to impress. And they're all laughing as I'm looking around the room. But there was one thing missing, and that was the moment I knew. And the hours passed by. Now I just wanna be alone, but your close friends always seem to know when something's really wrong. So they follow me down the hall, and there in the bathroom, I try not to fall apart. And the sinking feelings start as I say hopelessly, was like slow motion, standing there in my party dress, in red lipstick, with no one to impress, and they're all laughing and asking me about you, but there was one thing missing, and that was the moment I knew. What do you say when tears are streaming down your face in front of everyone you know? And what do you do when the person who means the most to you is the one who didn't show? You should have been here, and I would have been so happy. And it was like slow motion, standing there in my party dress, in red lipstick, with no one to impress, and they're all standing around me singing happy birthday to you, but there was one thing missing, and that was the moment I knew. I knew. You called me later and said, I'm sorry I didn't make it. And I said, I'm sorry too. And that was the moment I knew. Okay, so the next song is Come Back, dot, 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 be here. You said it in a simple way, 4 a.m. the second day. How strange that I don't know you at all. Stumble through the long goodbye, one last kiss, and catch you fight, right when I was just about to fall. I told myself, don't get attached, but in my mind I play it back, spinning faster than the plane that took you. And this is when the feeling sinks in. I don't wanna miss you like this. Come back, be here. Come back, be here. I guess you're in New York today. I don't wanna meet you this way. Come back, be here. Come back, be here. Delicate beginning rush, the feeling you can know so much without knowing anything at all. And now that I can put this down, if I had known what I know now, I never would have played so nonchalant. Taxi cabs and busy streets that never bring you back to me. I can't help but wish you took me with you. And this is when the feeling sinks in. I don't wanna miss you like this. Come back, be here. Come back, be here. I guess you're in London today, and I don't wanna need you this way. Come back, be here. This is falling in love when you are worlds away. In New York, be here. But you're in London. And I break down 'cause it's not fair that you're not around. This is when the feeling sinks in. I don't want to miss you like this. Come back, be here. Come back, be here. I guess you're in New York today. I don't want to need you this way. Come back, be here. Come back, be here. I don't want to miss you like this. Come back, be here. Come back, be here. Okay, that one was really fun. I love that song. But I think the next song is actually even more fun. This is Girl at Home. Girl at Home. This is Girl Code song, okay? Let's do it. Don't look at me, you've got a girl at home and everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. Don't look at me, you've got a girl at home and everybody knows that. I don't even know her, but I feel a responsibility to do what's upstanding and right. It's kinda like a code, yeah, and you've been getting closer and closer and crossing so many lines. And it would be a fine proposition if I was a stupid girl. But honey, I am no one's exception. This I have previously learned. So don't look at me, you've got a girl at home and everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. Don't look at me, you've got a girl at home and everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. I see. Turn off your phone. And now you got me alone. And I say, don't look at me, you've got a girl at home and everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. I just want to make sure you understand perfectly. You're the kind of man that makes me sad. While she waits up, you chase down the newest thing and take for granted what you have. And it would be a fine proposition if I was a stupid girl. And yeah, I might go with it if I hadn't once been just like her. So don't look at me, you've got a girl at home and everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. Don't look at me, you've got a girl at home and everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. I see you. Turn off your phone. And now you got me alone. And I say, don't look at me, you've got a girl at home and everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. Hi, 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 hi. Call a cab, lose my number, you're about to lose your girl. Call a cab, lose my number. Let's consider this lesson learned. Don't look at me, you've got a girl at home and everybody everybody knows that, everybody knows that. I wanna see you pick up your phone and tell her you're coming home. Don't look at me, you've got a girl at home, and everybody knows that, everybody knows that. It would be a fine proposition if I hadn't once been just like her. Okay, so the next song, I actually debated whether or not I should do this one, because it's based on a real life person's story, and it's quite a sad story at that, but I figured I would do it. This is the full album of Red, Taylor's version, and it's on the album, and I thought I would take the opportunity to just kind of do what Taylor has done with this song, which is bring awareness and attention to childhood cancer. So if it wasn't obvious, the song I'm going to be doing next is Ronan, and if you don't know the story behind the song, this is a song about a little boy named Ronan who unfortunately passed away after his battle with cancer. And Taylor wrote this song after hearing about him and reading blog entries that Ronan's mom had made about the entire ordeal from her point of view, and how strong her son was, and how much she had to go through, how much they both had to go through together. And so when the single was released, I believe all of the proceeds went to Stand Up to Cancer and some other organizations that do some of the same work. So I will have a couple charities up on the screen for this song. And if you have the means, please, I encourage you to donate and support them. You know, for how tough Ronan was in his short time here on this planet, I still don't want any other children to have to go through that. And so the more support we can provide for those families, I think the better. Alright, so I've been talking for a while. I will get into it. So I hope you enjoy Ronan. I remember your bare feet down the hallway. I remember your little laugh, race cars on the kitchen floor, plastic dinosaurs. I love you to the moon and back. I remember your blue eyes looking into mine, like we had our own secret club. I remember you dancing before bedtime, then jumping on me, waking me up. I can still feel your hand, little man. And even the moment I knew you fought it hard like an army guy. Remember I leaned in and whispered to you, come on baby with me, we're gonna fly away from here. You were my best 4 years. I remember the drive home when the blind hope turned to crying and screaming why flowers pile up in the worst way. No one knows what to say about a beautiful boy who died. And it's about to be Halloween. You could be anything you wanted if you were still here. I remember the last day when I kissed your face and whispered in your ear, come on baby with me, we're gonna fly away from here. hospital gray will just disappear. Come on, baby, with me, we're gonna fly away from here. You were my best for years. What if I'm standing in your closet trying to talk to you? And what if I kept the hand-me-downs you won't grow into? And what if I really thought some miracle would see us through? What if the miracle was even getting one moment with you? Come on, baby, with me. We're gonna fly away from here. Come on, baby, with me. We're gonna fly away from here. You were my best for years. Oh. I remember your bare feet down the hallway. I love you to the moon and back. Okay, so next up we have Better Man, and this one is from The Vault, and I love this song so much. Oh my gosh, it was such a great addition. I remember listening to this and it just threw me back to old school Taylor vibes. I was a little kid again and it was just crazy. But yeah, let's do Better Man. I know I'm probably better off on my own than loving a man who didn't know what he had when he had it. And I see the permanent damage you did to me over again. I just wish I could forget when it was magic. I wish it wasn't 4 a.m. standing in the mirror saying to myself, you know you had to do it. I know the bravest thing I ever did was run. Sometimes in the middle of the night, I can feel you again. And I just miss you, and I just wish you were a better man. But I know why we had to say goodbye like the back of my hand. But I just miss you, and I just wish you were a better man. A better man. I know I'm probably better off all alone than needing a man who could change his mind at any given moment. And it was always on your terms. I waited on every careless word, hoping they might turn sweet again, like it was in the beginning. But your jealousy, oh, I can hear it now, talking down to me, like I'd always be around. Push my love away like it was some kind of loaded gun. Oh, you never thought I'd run. Sometimes in the middle of the night, I can feel you again. But I just miss you, and I just wish you were a better man. And I know why we had to say goodbye like the back of my hand. But I just miss you, and I just wish you were a better man. wish you were a better man. I wonder what we would have become if you were a better man. We might still be in love if you were a better man. You would have been the one if you were a better man. Yeah. Sometimes in the middle of the night I can feel you again. But I just miss you and I just wish you were a better man. But I know why we had to say goodbye like the back of my hand. But I just miss you and I just wish you were a better man. A better man. We might still be in love if you were a better man. You would have been the one if you were a better man. I know why we had to say goodbye like the back of my hand. But I just miss you. And I just wish you were a better man. You would have been the one if you were a better man. A better man. This one is Nothing New, featuring Phoebe Bridgers. This is another one from The Vault. I love this song so much. I think it would have been so cool if it was released on the original Red album. But she did already kind of have a similar sentiment in the song, The Lucky One. So I feel like we can kind of see like where her mind was at the time of making Red. That seems to be really common with Taylor's albums, at least from my experience. It seems like she really puts her heart into them and is super honest and open, so we love to see that. The song is, like I said, very raw and brutally truthful and painful, but also very beautiful, so let's give it a whirl. I think this was the first Vault song that I heard when she released Red Taylor's version, and I love it. So, enough with me babbling. This video is long enough. Let's do it. They tell you while you're young, girls go out and have your fun. Then they hunt and slay the ones who actually do it. Criticize the way you fly when you're soaring through the sky. Shoots you down and then they sigh and say she looks like she's been through it. Lord, what will become of me once I've lost my novelty? I've had too much to drink tonight, and I know it's sad, but this is what I think about. And I wake up in the middle of the night, it's like I can feel time moving. How can a person know everything at 18, but nothing at 22? And will you still want me when I'm nothing new? How long will it be cute? All this crying in my room, when you can't blame it on my youth, and roll your eyes with affection. my cheeks are growing tired from turning red and faking smiles. Are we only biding time till I lose your attention and someone else lights up the room? People love an ingenue. I've had too much to drink tonight, and I know it's sad, but this is what I think about, and I wake up in the middle of the night. It's like I can feel time moving. How can a person know everything at 18, but nothing at 22? Will you still want me when I'm nothing new? I know someday I'm gonna meet her. It's a fever dream, the kind of radiance you only have at 17. She'll know the way and then she'll say she got the map from me. I'll say I'm happy for her, then I'll cry myself to sleep. Oh, well. I've had too much to drink tonight, but I wonder if they'll miss me once they drive me out. I wake up in the middle of the night, and I can feel time moving. How can a person know everything at 18, but nothing at 22? And will you still want me? Will you still want me? Will you still want me when I'm nothing new? Taylor, just to answer your question, yes, we will always want you. You don't have to be 22. You can be a grown-ass woman and you still kill it every time. That goes for everyone listening, okay? You don't have to be young to be valuable. Your worth is not determined by the number of years you've been alive, okay? Okay. Alright, so the next song we're gonna do is Babe from the Vault. Babe, 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 babe. So this song, funny story, I wasn't like the biggest fan of it when I first heard it, but weirdly enough, upon the second listen, I became obsessed, and now it might be my most played song. I don't know why, it's just really catchy, and the bridge especially just makes me feel things. So yeah, let's do Babe. What about your promises, 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 promises? Oh. What about your promises, promises, promises? No, what a shame. Didn't wanna be the one that got away, yeah. Big mistake. You broke the sweetest promise that you never should have made. I'm here on the kitchen floor. You call, but I won't hear it. You said no one else. How could you do this, babe? What about your promises, promises? You really blew this, babe. We ain't getting through this one, babe. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is the last time I'll ever call you, babe. Last time I'll ever call you. This This is the last time I'll ever call you babe. What about your promises, promises, promises? No, what a waste. Taking down the pictures and the plans we made, yeah. And it's strange how your face doesn't look so innocent. Your secret has its consequence, and that's on you, babe. I break down every time you call. We're a wreck, you're the wrecking ball. We said no one else. How could you do this, babe? What about your promises, promises? You really blew this, babe. We ain't getting through this one, babe. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is the last time I'll ever call you. This is the last time. This is the last time I'll ever call you. Since you admitted it, I keep picturing her in your neck. I can't unsee it. I hate that because of you, I can't love you, babe. Hey, hey. What a shame. Didn't wanna be the one that got away. How could you do this, babe? Hey, hey. You really blew this, babe. We ain't getting through this one, babe. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is the last time I'll ever call you. This is the last time I'll ever call you. I'm here on the kitchen floor. You called, but I won't hear it. You said no one else. We ain't getting through this one, babe. I break down every time you call. We're a wreck, you're the wrecking ball. You said no one else. This is the last time I'll ever call you, babe. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What about your promises, promises, promises? Alright, so the next song is actually another sleeper hit for me. It's from The Vault, and I am kind of obsessed with this song. I think probably because it just like auto plays after Babe, but those two songs I've just been relaying back and forth, so I've listened to them too many times, but it's a great song. If you haven't heard it, definitely check it out. I feel like this is a companion song to Come Back, Be Here. They have really similar storylines, and I kind of understand why she would choose to cut one off the original album, but I'm glad we get to listen to it now. So let's do Message in a Bottle. I don't even think I said the name, but yeah, it's Message in a Bottle. I know that you like me, and it's kind of frightening, standing here waiting, and I became hypnotized by freckles and bright eyes, tongue-tied, but now you're so far away and I'm down, feeling like a face in the crowd. I'm reaching for you, terrified, 'cause you could be the one that I love. Ooh, and I could be the one that you dream. Ooh, message in a bottle is all I can do. Standing here days I'm restless, work days are endless. Look how you made me. But time moves faster, replaying your laughter. Disaster. But now you're so far away and I'm down, feeling like a face in the crowd. I'm reaching for you, terrified, 'cause you could be the one that I love. I could be the one that you dream. Message in a bottle is all I can do. Standing here hoping it gets to you. How is it in London? Where are you while I'm wondering if I'll ever see you again? Yeah. You could be the one that I love. And now I'm standing here hoping it gets to you. You could be the one that I keep, and I could be the reason you can't sleep at night. I message in a bottle is all I can do. Standing here hoping it gets to you. You could be the one that I love, my love. And now I'm standing here hoping it gets to you. Alright, so next up we have I Bet You Think About Me featuring Chris Stapleton. This one's also from The Vault. And I think there's a music video for this one too, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, let's do it. 3 a.m. and I'm still awake. I'll bet you're just fine, fast asleep in your city that's better than mine. And the girl in your bed has a fine pedigree. And I'll bet your friends tell you she's better than me. Well, I tried to fit in with your upper crust circles. Yeah, they let me sit in back when we were in love. Oh, they sit around talking about the meaning of life and the book that just saved them that I hadn't heard of. But now that we're done and it's over, I bet you couldn't believe when you realized I'm harder to forget than I was to leave. And I bet you think about me. You grew up in a silver spoon gated community, glamorous, shiny, bright Beverly Hills. I was raised on a farm. No, it wasn't a mansion. Just living room dancing and kitchen table bills. But you know what they say, you can't help who you fall for. And you and I fell like an early spring snow. But reality crept in. You said we're too different. You laughed at my dreams, rolled your eyes at my jokes. Mr. Superior thinking, space that you need. I don't have to be your shrink to know that you'll never be happy. And I bet you think about me. I bet you think about me. I bet you think about me. Yes, I bet you think about me. Oh, block it all out. The voice is so loud saying, why did you let her go? Does it make you feel sad that the love that you're looking for is the love that you had? Now you're out in the world, searching for your soul, scared not to be hip, scared to get old, chasing make-believe status. Last time you felt free was when none of that shit mattered, 'cause you were with me. But now that we're done and it's over, I bet it's hard to believe, but it turned out I'm harder to forget than I was to leave. Then yeah, I bet you think about me. I bet you think about me. Yes, I bet you think about me. I bet you think about me when you're out at your cool indie music concerts every week. I bet you think about me in your house with your organic shoes and your $1,000,000 couch. I bet you think about me when you say, oh my God, she's insane, she wrote a song about me. I bet you think about me. Alright, so the next song is Forever Winter. This one's from the vault as well, obviously. I adore this song, oh my god. It's beautiful and it has a really great message. I will say, just a little warning, if you don't want to hear a song that does kind of imply mental health issues and potentially some negative ideations, if you're not in the right state of mind to hear about that. It's really subtle, it's just a song, but I don't know, I think it's good to just warn people, just in case. Feel free to skip this. I always have timestamps, so yeah, this song is just a little bit heavier, but again, it's Taylor Swift, it's nothing crazy. Alright, let's do it. He says he doesn't believe anything much he hears these days. He says, why fall in love just so you can watch it go away? He spends most of his nights wishing it was how it used to be. He spends most of his flights getting pulled down by gravity. I call just checking up on him. He's up 3 a.m. pacing. He says it's not just a phase I'm in. My voice comes out begging. All this time I didn't know you were breaking down. I fall to pieces on the floor. If you if you go. He seems fine most of the time, forcing smiles and never minds. His laugh is a symphony. When the lights go out, it's hard to breathe. I pull at every thread, trying to solve the puzzles in his head. Live my life scared to death. He'll decide to leave instead. I call, just checking up on him. He's up 5 a.m. wasted, long gone, not even listening. My voice comes out screaming. All this time I didn't know you were breaking down. I'd fall to pieces on the floor if you weren't around. Too young to know it gets better. I'll be summer sun for you forever. Forever winter if you go. If I was standing there in your apartment, I'd take that bomb in your hand and disarm it. I'd say I love you, even at your darkest. And please don't go. Oh, I didn't know you were breaking down. I'd fall to pieces on the floor if you weren't around. Too young to know it gets better. I'll be summer sun for you forever. Forever winter if you go. Be your summer sun forever. At 3 a.m. pacing. All this time I didn't know. At 5 a.m. wasted, I'd be in pieces on the floor. Forever winter if you go. He says he doesn't believe anything much he hears these days. I say I believe in one thing. I won't go away. Alright, so the next song is Run, featuring Ed Sheeran. Run. I love when Taylor Swift and Ed Sheeran do collabs. I feel like their voices go really nicely together. So let's try it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me the keys. I'll bring the car back around. We shouldn't be in this town. And my so-called friends, they don't know. I drive away before I let you go. So give me a reason, and don't say no, no. There's a chain around your throat, piece of paper where I wrote, I'll wait for you. There's a key on the chain, there's a picture in a frame, take it with you. And run, like you run from the law. Darling, let's run. Run from it all. We can go where our eyes can take us. Go where no one So you laugh like a child, and I'll sing like no one cares. No one to be, no one to tell. I could see this view 100 times. Pale blue sky reflected in your eyes. So give me a reason, and don't say no, no. And the note from your locket, you keep it in your pocket since I gave it to you. There's a heart on your sleeve, I'll take it when I leave and hold it for you. And run, like you'd run from the law. Darling, let's run, run from it all. We can go like they're trying to chase us. Go where no one else is. Run, 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 run. There's been this hole in my heart. This thing was a shot in the dark. Say you'll never let him tear us apart. And I'll hold on to you while we run. And we run, and we run, and we run. Like you'd run from the law. And we'd run, and we'd run, and we'd run. Darling, let's run. And we'd run, and we'd run, and we'd run. Run from it all. And we'd run, and we'd run, and we'd run. We can go where our eyes can take us. Go where no one else is. Run, do 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 do, run, do 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 do, run, and we run, and we run, do 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 do, run, and we run, and we do 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 do, run, do do, and we run, and we run, and we run, and we run. Alrighty, and then the next song is The Very First Night. The Very First Night. This is also one of my favorites from the vault. It's so upbeat and just really sweet. And let's go. I wish I could fly, I'd pick you up and we'd go back in time. I'd write this in the sky. I miss you like it was the very first night. And so it goes, every weekend the same party. I never go alone, and I don't seem broken-hearted. My friends all say they know everything I'm going through. I drive down different roads, but they all lead back to you. 'Cause they don't know about the night in the hotel. They weren't riding in the car when we both fell. Didn't read the note on the Polaroid picture. They don't know how much I miss you. I wish I could fly. I'd pick you up and we'd go back in time. I'd write this in the sky. I miss you like it was the very first night. And so it was, we never saw it coming. Not trying to fall in love, but we did like children running. Back then we didn't know we were built to fall apart. We broke the status quo, then we broke each other's hearts. But don't forget about the night out in LA. Dance in the kitchen, chase me down through the hallway. No one knows about the words that we whisper. No one knows how much I miss you. I wish I could fly. I'd I'd pick you up and we'd go back in time. I'd write this in the sky. I miss you like it was the very first night. Take me away, take me away, take me away to you. Take me away, take me away, take me away to you. I remember the night at the hotel. I was riding in the car when we both fell. I'm the one on the phone as you whisper, do you know how much I miss you? I wish that we could go back in time. And I'd say to you, I miss you like it was the very first night. I wish I could fly. I'd pick you up and we'd go back in time. I'd write this in the sky. I miss you like it was the very first night. Take me away, take me away, take me away to you. Take me away, take me away, take me away to you. Okay, this is gonna be all too well the 10-minute version, so this one's gonna be kind of long. This song, every single time I think it's gonna end, it doesn't. Anyway, I love All Too Well, the 10-minute version. If you haven't seen the short film, highly recommend. It's so, well, actually, one of the songs that perfectly describes it is on this album. It's beautiful, sad, tragic. Definitely. I will stop talking now though because we've got 10 minutes of song to get through, so let's do it. Bum, 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 bum. I walked through the door with you. The air was cold, but something about it felt like home somehow, and I left my scarf there at your sister's house, and you still got it in your drawer even now. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, your sweet disposition and my wide-eyed gaze, we're singing in the car, getting lost upstate. Autumn leaves falling down like pieces in a place, and I can picture it after all these days. And I know it's long gone, and that magic's not here no more. And I might be okay, but I'm not fine at all. Cause there we are again on that little down street. You almost ran the red, cause you were looking over at me. Wind in my hair, I was there. I remember it all too well. Photo album on the counter, your cheeks were turning red. Used to be a little kid with glasses in a twin-sized bed. And your mother's telling stories about you on the t-ball team. You told me about your past, thinking your future was me. And you were tossing me the car keys. Fuck the patriarchy. Keychain on the ground. We were always skipping town. And I was thinking on the drive down, anytime now, he's gonna say it's love. You never called it what it was. Till we were dead and gone and buried. Check the pulse and come back swearing it's the same. After 3 months in the grave. And all I felt was shame, and you held my lifeless frame. And I know it's long gone, and there was nothing else I could do. And I forget about you long enough to forget what I needed to. 'Cause there we are again in the middle of the night. We're dancing around the kitchen in the refrigerator light. Down the stairs, I was there. I remember it all too well. And there we are again when nobody had to know. You kept me like a secret, but I kept you like an oath. Sacred prayer, and we'd swear to remember it all too well. Well, maybe we got lost in translation. Maybe I asked for too much. But maybe this thing was a masterpiece till you tore it all up, running scared. I was there, I remember it all too well. And you called me up again, just to break me like a promise, so casually cruel. In the name of being honest, I'm a crumpled up piece of paper lying here, 'cause I remember it all. They say all's well that ends well, but I'm in a new hell every time you double cross my mind. You said if we had been closer in age, maybe it would have been fine. And that made me want to die. The idea you had of me, who was she? A never needy, ever lovely jewel, whose shine reflects on you. Now we've been in a party bathroom, some actress asking me what happened. You. That's what happened, you. You charmed my dad with self-effacing jokes, sipping coffee like you were on a late-night show. Then he watched me watch the front door all night, willing you to come. And he said it's supposed to be fun. Turning 21. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Time won't fly, it's like I'm paralyzed by it. I'd like to be my old self again, but I'm still trying to find it. After plaid shirt days and nights when you made me your own. Now you mail back my things and I walk home alone. But you keep my old scarf from that very first week, 'cause it reminds you of innocence, and it smells like me. You can't get rid of it, 'cause you remember it all too well. 'Cause there we are again, when I loved you so, back before you lost the one real thing you ever known. It was rare, I was there, I remember it all too well. Wind in my hair, you were there, you remember it all. Down the stairs, you were there, you remember it all. It was rare, I was there, I remember it all too well. And I was never good at telling jokes, but the punchline goes, I'll get older, but your lovers stay my age. From when your Brooklyn broke my skin and bones, I'm a soldier who's returning, half her weight, and did the twin flame bruise paint you blue? Just between us, did the love affair maim you too? And in this city's barren cold, I still remember the first fall of snow, and how it glistened as it fell. I remember it all too well. Just between us, do you remember it all too well? Just between us, I remember it all too. Wind in my hair, I was there, I was there. Down the stairs, I was there, I was there. Sacred prayer, I was there, I was there. It was rare, you remember it all too. Wind in my hair, I was there, I was there. Down the stairs, I was there, I was there. Sacred prayer, I was there, I was there. It was rare, you remember it. Wind in my hair, I was there, I was there. Ooh. Down the stairs, I was there, I was there. Da-da-da-da. Sacred prayer, I was there, I was there. It was rare, you remember it all too. Wind in my hair, I was there. Wind in my hair, you were there. Down the stairs, you remember it all. Down the stairs, you were there. You remember it all. It was rare, I was there. You remember? I remember it all too.